Okay, welcome back folks, another short test ride today at the AMR demo ride. This time I'm on the Voge 900 DX or DSX or DX, whatever the hell it's called, I can't really remember. And this is a bike I've been interested in. It's getting a lot of rave reviews all over the place, really good, so curious to find out how it handles and actually performs. Adjust my mirror so I can actually see where I'm being. Okay, so starting up front of the bike, we've got a decent screen there that goes up and down. It's easy to do on the fly with the handle. Get that really nice TFT screen in front of us, we can see. Nice and clear with your speed in the middle, gear on the right hand side and your revs across the top. Also shows whether you've got your your fog lamps on and your tyre pressure and everything else. Actually, this is showing front tyre pressure is a bit down, so we need to just be aware of that. This particular bike is keyless, so the key is in my pocket, and then you just press the button to switch it on. And then coming back to I should say we've got a 12 volt power supply on the left, USB in the right as well, so plenty of buttons of power for accessories. Mirrors are pretty good, they look nice and wide, decent view there out the mirrors. And coming back to this controls, handlebars are nice and wide, decent bit of leverage there, with a million buttons all over them that I'm not going to try today. So first impressions of the bike, initially for me riding a CB500X, it feels physically quite big at the front. The tank feels quite big and wide, so it's good because I can grip that nicely with my knees, and it's giving me a bit of weather protection also for my legs. Stopping there, I can get my left foot flat on the ground. I'd imagine with both feet though I wouldn't be flat footed with both feet. I'm 5'6" with a 29 inside leg. So on the power, that's third gear. The power delivery is quite smooth, no snatches or any kind of hesitation as I go up through the box. This bike's equipped with a quick shifter, and using it there it feels relatively smooth. I've certainly used worse. But also I've used ones that are silky smooth, and that's certainly not, but by no means an issue. Now how do I switch these heated? I've got heated everything, so I'm trying to switch them off. Oh, that's my headlights. There's fourth gear at 30 there, and it's trundling along quite happily, no concerns or issues with that. Dropping it into this corner. Yep, drops in fine. It's quite a big front wheel on this bike, so you'd wonder if that would affect the handling, but initially it doesn't appear to. Certainly powerful enough for everyday use. Exhaust note's fairly deep as well, it's quite a nice wee exhaust note. The one thing I'll say is that the dash is quite busy. There's a lot of numbers and a lot of figures and things going on there. So initially when you're not overly familiar with it, it does take a minute or two to find what information you're looking for. But I dare say once you get used to that, it'd be fine. That's the heated grips off. Oh, that's them on again. That's the heated seat off. Now it's fine doing that just now because I've got summer gloves on, so I can actually kind of feel those buttons. If you were doing that in winter with winter gloves on, I think you might be just stabbing in the dark to find the button, because you can't see it. So third gear at 20 miles an hour and the bike feels fine off the throttle. If you go off and on the throttle, it's a wee bitty snatchy. But once you get the throttle on and you're just feathering it slightly, it's fine. Using the quick shifter there, second into third was nice and smooth. Takes a wee bit of force in the shifter to get it to change, but nothing horrendous. The only thing I've so far come across really I don't like is the indicator button. It's a bit wishy-washy, like you press it and it doesn't really give you much feedback to say that, oh yeah, it's been pressed. It's a bit vague. But other than that, so far so good. See, there we go, my indicator was on, I didn't even realise. That's third gear at 30 miles an hour. It's perfectly smooth. Let's see if I can on off throttle. See, I'm being actually quite rough in the throttle there. So it's okay. Now you might not be able to see in the mirrors, but just in the corners there's a wee triangle, and that's part of the blind spot monitoring system. So if something was to sit in my, let's say my left hand side blind spot there, that would light up to say that they're there. I'm just going to try a downshift in the quick shifter, so that's fourth into third. It's okay, it's a bit of a jerk initially. I still tend to use my clutch most of the time anyway. Even bikes I've had before that had quick shifters, I still use the clutch, especially on the way down the box. So into first, nice and slow up here, perfectly balanced. See if I can get in. Yeah, plenty of power there to accelerate away. And that indicator just feels vague. I'm pressing it, there's no click and nothing like that to let you know that it's been pressed. Okay, so we're coming on to a national speed limit section, so this will be a wee bit faster. Power down in third. Yeah, the quick shifter's nice there, going up the box at higher speeds and higher revs. You can snick up really quick. It's a wee bit of counter steering. Bear in mind this bike is quite a big front wheel. I think this has got a 20 front inch front. Drop it down to fifth. Again, the quick shifter dropping down. Bit lurchy. There we go, corners there nicely. I've just also noticed there's no vibration. Nothing through the bars or pegs or seat at all that I've noticed. So it's good. There we go, there's my indicator, or my, what do you call it, my mirror stock is lit up there. With that car moving into my blind spot and then out again. It's a good wee safety feature. The seating position is quite comfortable. My legs are about, my knee bend is about 90 degrees. Not bad at all. Seat's big enough that I can move forward and back, plenty of space to move about. It's quite firm, the seat, but it's not uncomfortable. And my arms are about shoulder width apart, and obviously that's going to vary slightly depending on your size, but I'm not the biggest guy in the world, so that's from dimensions for me. Yeah, I just wish that the switchgear was more positive. It's all a bit vague. So for everyday riding, absolutely perfect. I think with the luggage that comes with it as well, if you were away doing some touring for a week or two, you'd have absolutely no issues. You'd be very happy with the bike. I certainly would be. was stopping here, I can get my left foot pretty much flat, or I can get it flat and my right foot's up on the brake, but if I have both feet down I'm not flat footed. Now for me the bike, it doesn't just feel quite as polished as some other brands, like the more mainstream brands. It doesn't feel quite as refined, but it's okay. And certainly you can take into consideration the price compared to some of the mainstream brands like Honda and all that, then you wouldn't really expect the same sort of build quality. I believe this bike shares the same engine as the BMW GS. I think it's maybe the 850, 900, I'm not sure which, but I've heard it's the same engine. So I'd imagine then parts are going to be nice and easy, and servicing isn't going to be an issue at all. So what's my final thoughts on the Voge 900? Well, I think it's a good overall bike, and if you're looking for something that's good value for money, it's hard to beat. If you're looking for something that's like a more premium brand and feels like it's a more polished overall bike, you might want to look at one of the mainstream brands. But again, it's certainly capable of doing everything you would need it to do, and it's certainly got all the equipment: heated seats, heated grips, tyre pressure monitors, all really useful features to have. So by all means, go and give one a test and see what you think. You can also get it with a full luggage as well, so it is really good, a value proposition. So we're just heading back to AMR, so once again thank you to the guys at AMR for inviting me along to help them out on their demo day and also get to jump on the bikes and try them. It really is appreciated, and if you're in the area in Hillington, around about, by all means pop in and say hi and have a look at the different bikes they've got and trial a couple yourself. So thanks very much for watching this brief test ride of the Voge 900, and please consider a wee like and a subscribe if you've enjoyed the videos. It does help the channel grow. So once again, thanks very much for watching and ride safe. Cheerio!